Hey everybody, this is a very emotional episode of Top Cat's Lair. I just finished Walking Dead, the Telltale Games version of it, and these are posters I've set up of some of my favourite games, and I've got to find a Walking Dead poster because it's probably one of the best games I've ever played. I'm actually bawling, and I've got some other cool posters up as well. But yeah, I am absolutely bawling right now. Oh man, what an experience. If you haven't played it, doesn't matter how much it costs, just buy it. I bought it, I think, for $30 from PlayStation Network. Oh man, I've been waiting for ages to play this game because Australia didn't have it for the longest time. Telltale didn't release it in Australia specifically because Australia didn't have a R rating and they didn't want to bother going through the classification system. We now have an R rating, but yeah, either way. If anybody's interested in my final stats, this is what I got. Do not watch this from this point on. Don't watch the video if you haven't played the Walking Dead game. But if you're interested in what I chose in the end, watch from now. Okay? Otherwise, shut it off. Buy the game. Basically, if you know of the zero punctuation review of Psychonauts, then you'll understand how much I love this game, basically. If you haven't, watch that review and buy Psychonauts as well, but also buy The Walking Dead. It is just, man, it's a gem. It's an absolute gem. So yeah, this is what happened with me in The Walking Dead. Towards the end, me and Kenny, the character of Kenny, didn't really get along at all. I was a bit disappointed that Lily didn't come back into the game. I thought, well, she didn't die in my version, so she just disappeared. But you know what? Maybe in a season 2 they've gotten such a good reception, and I would buy it in a heartbeat. Oh, several heartbeats. Anyway, these are my stats that I got. But yeah, Kenny did a real redemptive thing, and Ben, poor bastard, died. Didn't really see what happened to Kenny, so maybe he's still alive. Yeah, there's a bit of ambiguity at the end. But I had basically Omid and his wife there at the end. They made it across to another rooftop, and I told them there were a couple of times where I went back to the menu and redid a scene just because I went no, I saw an option at the last minute and didn't choose it. But yeah, and it's basically the best that I could have hoped for out of the choices I made. I bit the bullet with a lot of choices, but it feels like there should be another episode. It really does feel like there should be another season. There's so much left open. It's like seeing the end of a season of television, and you're like, bring on season 2. Seriously. So 5 stars. 5 knife fingers out of me. Wearing my kimono. Alright, and my Tali shirt. Tali Zora shirt. Anyway, these are my stats that I got. Did I remove Lee's arm? No, I did not. And only 29% of players didn't remove my arm because he got bit by a zombie. And I'm like, look, I'm gonna die. I am most likely gonna die. You know what? Deadly. But and cutting my arm off is no guarantee of getting rid of the infection. The infection's been there for a while. If you cut something off, you do it straight after you've been bit, not a while longer. And I did tell everybody that I was bit. I was like, dudes, I'm bit. Let's deal with this now. Now you know, now you can deal with it. Now you can form a strategy of what you want to do. And from the offset, Omid and, God, I can't remember her name, Suzanne or something, I don't know. Omid and his wife were like, we'll look after Clementine. And I was like, that sounds perfect. You guys are great. You got another kid on the way, you know. She's ballsy, you know, both Clementine and that woman, and you know, it feels like I've given her the skills to survive. So, fingers crossed that he survived. And Omed's really great, will like be a really great dad, because he's good at she's good at strong at being practical, and he's good at breaking the ice, and she needs a bit of both. So I'm like, and her parents are dead, and it's good that she's seen that her parents are dead as zombies. I didn't say that to her, but I'm like, you know, it happened. So, Fallout. Lose temper? You and 73 people lost your temper with Kenny. Yeah, fucking Kenny. I'm sorry, man. You were fucking bastard. And I feel bad saying that he was a bastard in the end, but I yelled at him because he's like, you know, I'm still pissed with what he did with Lily's dad, and it caused a lot of fallout with a lot of other stuff. It caused Lily to lose her fucking mind in part 3. So yeah. Disarmed. Did I give up my weapons? You and 40% of people kept your weapons. Yeah, I fucking lied through my teeth. No way was he getting my meat cleaver. That's a sweet weapon. I love that part where you're walking down the road, you know, and there's a bunch of zombies, and you just glass in one hand, you're bleeding from your hand and everywhere, and meat cleaver in the other. And I killed the last guy, who looked like one of the main designers or one of the writers. I think the writer of the 4th game, who also wrote Book of Eli. Yeah, killed him with piece of glass at the very end, and just sliced his head open with it. It was just, sweet. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Kill Clementine's captor? What? That's even an option, not to kill him? You and 43% of players killed the stranger? What? 43%. I'm amazed that that's so middle of the rung. Of course I killed him. He's psycho. He's got it. Oh man. But that's the thing. Is he going to be psycho because depending on whether you took the food or not? See, I've got to do another playthrough, man. I got to know with like hindsight, you know, and change my options, man. Sorry, it's so blown out. It's my phone. Goodbye. Stop Lee from turning. You and 36% of players told Clementine to leave Lee. Yeah, I was like, man, she shouldn't have to do that. She shouldn't have to put me down, you know. I'm alive. She's shot bottles, and she's shot like zombies. She's great at that. She can look after herself. But I'm like, nah, man. I actually use the excuse, save the bullet. Though noise is another option. Don't make noise so you can get away stealthily. But I said save the bullet because you're gonna need them. Think of that. Man, and I was just like, save the bullet. Always save the bullet. And he uses an instance in episode 1 where I was like, save a bullet, man. Just, you know. And it's why I chose Doug. I chose Doug. I want a shirt that says I chose Doug. because there's so many chose Carly, and I'm like, no, Doug's great. Doug's MacGyver, he's the geek who set up and thought of his zombie apocalypse plan, basically. Carly is great with a gun, and she's a really good character, and you know, all the feelings for her, but what happens when the bullets run out, man? Doug can do shit without bullets. That was my reasoning, and he's a good guy, and he reminds me of me, so geeks of the world, unite. But yeah, and it wasn't because she knows about you being a murderer. Oh, I'm not that cold. It's like, I kill you because you know. Yeah, I ended up just telling everybody, you know. But yeah, oh man, so much. Okay, continue. What else is there? Okay, alright. I defended his son in the drugstore, yeah. You talked him down from ignoring his son's fate. You killed his son so he didn't have to. He was lost to the herd trying to save Ben. You found water for Duck when he needed it. She shot herself when faced with her son's death. You called him a racist. Yeah, I don't want to say that it was because I was a murderer. You trusted him with with your axe despite his vendetta. Yeah, I did. Larry died in the meat locker at the dairy. You tried to revive him with CPR, yeah. You backed her up when supplies went missing. You told her you'd leave with her. Lily stole the RV and was never seen again. Yeah, here's the thing. I said that I'd leave with her because I was playing for time. See, people are like, oh yeah, what? Leave with her? She's a murderer. She's unhinged. She's crazy. Yeah. So what are you going to say to a woman like that? You'll leave her in the RV? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Man. Things dropping and everything. Alright, so, Omid. Gone with him over US history. Helped him get onto the train. He was separated after that. They crossed the sign. Okay. See? This is the chick. Alright, you defended Ben when he was accused of stealing. You stood up for Ben in Crawford. Ben fell to his death in the Savannah alleyway. You asked Ben to help you find Clementine. Man, you trusted her with your past. She died when walkers attacked the drugstore. Better on a worse day. On a worse day thus far, you revealed your bite to her. You told her and Omid to meet you at the train. You asked her and Omid to take care of Clementine, which is, you know, they're the best. They're the best for me, really. Yeah, Doug, you were with him when you found your brother. You saved his life at the cost of another. He was shot while trying to protect Ben. You argued that he was bitten back. I did not! I argued that you should check. That's a falsity. That's a glitch. Fed him when he was starving, let him be your sidekick, solve mystery. Shot him before he could turn. Yeah. I couldn't let him die like that. Oh, man. Sadness, man. Alright. That's me done. This is Top Cat.